What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream on this lovely Wednesday in June. How's everybody doing today, guys? Appreciate the ones of you that have stopped by. But we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to be playing some Assassin's Creed. We haven't tried that on here yet. We're going to see how you guys like that. So, we are definitely going to start a new game, new save, completely from scratch. I haven't touched this game in quite some time. I've got about 60 hours into it on my other profile, but we're going to start from scratch so you guys can see what really happens in these. Yes, it took me long enough, Ed, you're right, but I got buttons and stuff to click, man. So we're going all default because this game is quite difficult depending upon what positions you put yourself in. So we're just going to go ahead and go regular difficulty. And we're going to let you guys stand by and enjoy the story. This will be a profile that I play this on from time to time. So you guys will get to see what happens if you haven't played this yet. There's a lot of cinematics. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, let me know.
There was no sand.
Bear with me while y'all hear the introduction.
There was no sea, no earth, nor sky, no grass.
Also, while I put a big old dip in and get me a drink of this Pepsi here, we get started.
Till fire met ice in the gasping void. And from this scream came the giant Ymir, first of all beings.
See, I really do like this game because it tells
Ymir,
about all of the Viking gods and all that good stuff. So it actually gets pretty entertaining. And the good thing is it's got subtitles, so I can still talk to you while it's going, and you guys can still see what's going on. Might take away from it just a little bit when it comes to the immersion point of the storytelling, but it is what it is. But yes, guys, as always, remember, hit the like, the share, the follow. We are doing something a little bit different, and as always, our motto is Vets Helping Vets, guys. What that means is, obviously, I'm a veteran, and most of the guys that play with us are as well, and we are here to help organizations that help veterans in need, guys. Being 22 Until None, DV Farm, that's where our donations and proceeds go to. So, that being said, if you choose to donate, we've got the Facebook Star system. We have that really long URL in the Streamlabs. That'll take you to the tip page there. And we also have the merchandise store, which is also connected to that really long URL. We're also on 2 other platforms, that being Twitch and YouTube. Go check those out if you haven't done so already. But the biggest way to help out, guys, is hitting that like, the follow, and the share.
Oh, there you are, my little dringer. Go.
And I hope you all enjoyed these new graphics. We've made an upgrade recently to the channel. Let's see if you guys can notice it.
Good. Come here.
And let me know in the comments if you think you figured it out.
Yes. Now for our little plan. You see us talking. Be quiet as a wood mouse. And surprise him with our gift. You hold it out like this. You look him in the eyes and you say, Styrbjörn King. May our clans be forever bonded in friendship and in love.
But we'll see. Ed, do you notice anything different?
Good. Tonight, you will be the
You're here
court
quite
to
often.
unite our
Let's see what you
people.
think.
I'm so proud of you, people. Get up, Olaf. Stay lucid, friend.
My sword is grown greedy. I'm ready to fight.
So nice having all of these hearty folk in our home.
You know what? Why not? Let's do it. Let's see. It's telling me to do it, so why shouldn't I? Alright, that about enough of that. Trying to figure out where we're going here. Like I said, it's been quite some time since I've played this here, guys. So, we're trying to figure out exactly what we're supposed to be doing.
Choose the heads of joyless hill dogs. I am
Never really played Assassin's Creed? Man, you...
No drink in your
Buck,
fist?
you are missing
Come
out,
on,
bro.
I'll find you something.
If you haven't
I
played
haven't
it,
said
you
for your father.
really ought to play this, man.
Oh,
it is,
what?
it's
Peace.
probably the best one
That
in the
must be worth
series.
2 sturdy long chips. Give it here. I'll pass it
The
on.
graphics look good? Well,
My
I would
father
sure
asked
hope
me.
so, because we've upgraded to 1080p here.
Suit yourself.
Somebody
You're
was
not
able
getting any
to
meat.
find an upgrade for the channel in the form of another Xbox. So, we're actually running on a Series S now. You can look for it on the discs. You could also just download it digitally from the store. Obviously, because that exists these days. But I highly suggest giving it a try if you haven't played it yet, because while it may start out a little bit slow on what you're going to see here, it does get better, and it is
So, you have the ring?
really fucking good.
This was worn by
Oh,
your grandfather.
we have a 4-week streak on a 100-star donation. I appreciate that, Melissa. We'll try and see if it'll let me pin the comment, and it will not, which tells me that Viper Man is probably
That's the
lurking
morning.
somewhere in the comment section.
First light.
So I can't pin anything. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But what is everybody up to today, guys? Let me know how you guys are doing. And as always, if you are a veteran that needs assistance or know a veteran that needs assistance, you guys need to reach out to us. We don't just do this for our own enjoyment, although we do enjoy what we do. We also do it to help, guys.
wait.
And if you don't feel like reaching out to us, you can always reach out to our partner, our official partner, which is Disgruntled Vets. So you can go there and reach out for them as well. It looks, honestly, Buck, I think it is just single player, but it's like you've got hours upon hours of playtime, man. I've got over 60 hours in my other save, and I'm still not completed with the game yet.
Thank you, Eivor.
Yeah, I've got to find the
However,
cables. The problem
I
is
am
I can't
pledged
find the
to
cables,
you.
Ed. As soon as I can find the cables in stock, I can fix that problem.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean
That's one of those
steed, my
things
words
that's
gain wings.
actually becoming rather difficult to find, and I don't know why.
Odin's mead our forth will bring.
But also, guys, I did want to ask you, is the audio on the game good, or is it too low? Because I had to change the audio, because we were playing F1 yesterday, which was really, really loud. That, and I had to raise my my levels for my microphone too.
For those who fight! For those who fight! Under attack! Ready yourself!
All right, is that better? I lowered the volume on the in-game and lowered the microphone just a tad as well.
Not you,
And you can't see all the comments because I am streaming from multiple services, so those actually go to my laptop, so the guys that you hear me talking to are not on Facebook. We do have a Twitch channel. One is over on the Twitch channel. We also have the YouTube channel, which we're live on right now. So if you haven't checked that out, it's DV Recoil Gaming on YouTube, and also twitch.tv/DV Recoil 1. So, we can definitely go between stream and stream, and the system has got a chat box that I can see different platforms when they say anything. Ed, I'm looking for a chat link cable for an Elgato HD60S capture card. I just can't find them in stock from where I'm at, and I don't want to order them
Curtains are
offline.
raised. Nothing is true until it is severed from the branches of Yggdrasil.
And now we're gonna get into the nitty gritty here, guys. This is where it starts to get Nathan switched over from where, man? What do you mean? We learned how not to be like Recoil in real life. Well, if I was alive in Viking times, I definitely would have drank my drink from your skull. Oh, Nathan is Bucknut. Oh, I see. I didn't realize you were the same person, my bad. Yeah, Ed, I will shoot me a message on the game page so I know exactly that it's you that I'm talking to. You switched over from the Twitch to Facebook? Okay. Well, I would appreciate each and every one of you guys, like, actually popping over to the Twitch. We are annoyingly close to affiliate. So, if you haven't checked us out on the Twitch, please do so. Our average viewer count is actually lower on Twitch because we really push on the Facebook side of things rather than the Twitch side of things. So we're actually trying to get those viewer numbers up so we can hit affiliate, so we can actually have another way that we can try to gain funds. It's all this stuff you've got to like unlock these different tiers. Like I always said, you know, if you ever thought about streaming, don't fucking do it unless you want a full-time job, because that's really what it is. And they have all these programs that you have to qualify for.
Pick up your axe!
Oh no. Such violence, I love it. And all this has just been cinematic. I mean, there's been actual no real gameplay for the most part in this portion of it, but this is just the backstory. I promise you it does get better, but you guys have to understand the backstory to really understand what's going on in the game. And if you haven't been following the series, I mean, you might be a tad bit confused. But you most definitely gotta check it out. If you haven't played the Assassin's Creed games, you gotta do so. Especially if you haven't played this one, because this one is probably by far the best one that they've put out. Plus, it's Viking times. I mean, you get to meet Odin and Loki and all that stuff. So, what could be better in the aspects of that kind of game set during Viking times? I think that. That's just my personal opinion. But do let me know, guys. I mean, if this is something you want to see more of, once you start seeing some of the gameplay, let me know in the comments. Let's get some interaction and stuff going on here. And, let me know what you think. I got you, and I actually just saw it pop up on my message bar, so when I'm done here, I will leave the right.
What the hell is that? I'm seeing two different data streams overlapped in the same DNA. Not sure why.
Fix this or pull me out.
I can parse the streams with a filter. Hold on. Okay, we're good.
Are we?
I don't know what happened, but I can work around it. You'll have to pick a stream to keep things stable. There's a third option, too. I can let the Animus modulate your identity based on signal strength. It's up to you.
So we're gonna go with the male Eivor, just because.
Alright, I'll lock it in and push ahead to a time where these streams are
No
more
particular
synchronized.
reason, but that's just what my other same game file is saved as, and that's what we're gonna continue with.
How long have you been chasing me, Wolf-Kissed? 17 winters? 18? Do I now haunt your dreams? The weapon of a coward. A scorned snake. Ah, few things would please me more than to kill with this blade. But I know you would defy
Okay,
me to the
Ed,
death.
I turned the
fighting
volume
for
down
a
again.
glorious end.
Let me know if that's better.
That I will not allow. You will live your final days enthralled as a slave. Humiliated. Your death will be a lonely
Because
one.
hopefully I can get the settings correct.
Kill the rest of his
Like I
crew.
said, it's all,
Make them suffer.
you know, a work in
Abel
progress.
Wolf
Just trying to
Kiss is
figure
no
out
more.
levels and all that good
That name
stuff.
is
So.
dead to this world.
You will be worth your weight in silver. Ha. To the ship.
Apparently I'm being sold into slavery right now.
You move, and I take your eyes. You hear me?
I move and you take my eyes. I feel like I am going to
Wind's blowing
highly
from the south.
disagree with that decision on your part
We
there,
can
bud.
tack north, then cut west.
Hey, Bugnut, I appreciate you hosting the stream there on your channel. Always do appreciate
what did I
that.
just tell you?
We're almost getting to a point of gameplay here, guys. Like I said, the intro is a tidbit long. Alright, that was cold-blooded.
Cut, I will skin you alive. You will never leave this.
Yeah, the music tends to get kind of loud. There might be, there might be a way that I can fix that. Hold on. Alright, let's see if that helps. We actually turned that down.
My crew is in danger. You must be my eyes.
And we'll see what happens. And here we go.
My crew is in danger. I need to reach them.
So yes, this game does have some looting aspects in it. So we will have to go through and pick some stuff up, obviously. A little bit of silver, okay. I have not, like I said, guys, I have not played this in quite some time, so you'll have to bear with me. This will be kind of trying to remember exactly what is going on here, and trying to remember the controls and all that good shit. So this may not be the best of my run through this game, but one way or another we're gonna get there. Especially if you guys want to see more of it, we'll play more of it. I'm stuck back here. Oh, great. There we go. I love how, like, the only complaint I really have is, like, whenever you're trying to break boxes and you get stuck behind the box, there's not much that you can do to get out of it.
I feel better. Stronger.
Nothing in there. So there is a loot system. You will have to gather food for health and all that good stuff. So also bear that in mind. It is a really good game, but you do have to take care of a bunch of aspects of stuff, guys. But let me know what you guys think. What is your opinion on it so
Save
far?
that for later.
Is it something you guys think you'd want to watch more of, or just hanging out? Yes, I am trying to rescue the crew, Ed. That is 100% correct. I'm glad you've been paying attention, Ed. See, you guys need to take notes from Ed, because Ed pays attention, and he figures out what's going on. Alright, Nathan. We'll see you back here shortly. We'll be here. I'll be here till about 3:30. My time. I don't think there's anything worth taking over here. Ooh. The camera system's a little funky, but Ed, if you don't have the game, brother, you definitely need to get it, man. This is one I would highly suggest to anybody, especially if you like Viking culture. It is definitely worth it. We'll just go ahead and take his head off from a distance so we don't have to worry about him.
Men. I need to be careful.
I want my arrow back. There you go. Thank you. I'll take those as well. But yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, you will enjoy this game. It has a lot to it. There's a lot of historical stuff that they researched, obviously, going into it. So you will, you'll be happy with what you get with this game. Tons of gameplay. Like I said, I've got over 60 hours on one of the profiles on here, and I'm still not done with the game. If you do all of the raids and everything to gain materials, and like you really do the grind to upgrade all your stuff, you could be playing for 70, 80, 90 hours before you really put a dent in it. So it's a really good bang for your buck, honestly. You would enjoy what you get. Because it's not just one of those games where it's like, oh, you know, you got 30 or some odd hours, you know, and oh, whoop-de-doo. No, it's one of those ones where you can continue to play, continue to do raids. There's so much back stuff. Prepare the child of Varn for the slavers. You may use the others for your blood sacrifice. So it apparently seems to me that I am the only one they wanted left alive. The rest of them they're gonna kill. That is, if we can get there and we can stop it. And I feel like we're gonna go stop it.
Kjotve's warriors. I should stay out of sight.
Because we don't want that to happen. We want to make sure that that does not happen here, guys.
In my eyes, Sunan.
But it's cool. I mean, you get to use like ravens and all sorts of stuff, like to look around. I think you can have a pet wolf on here at one point. Like, a lot of interesting stuff that goes on. So we need to make our way over to this longhouse. Okay.
Do not happen while Ravenclan lives. They fight like berserkers.
Didn't even see me coming. That's your fault for not paying attention there, fellas. You would think that, you know, if you had just left somebody on the docks there, that you might be a little bit more attentive. You know how the old saying goes, take a knee and pull security. Well, that was the problem, is they didn't take a knee, guys. You see what happens when you don't take a knee. It's shot in the head with an arrow. So that being said, always remember to take a knee. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. We're gonna try to go the high ground, so we want to go over this way. We want to come in all stealth-like.
A clash of iron. There's fighting nearby.
Appears like that's one of our guys. It is. Okay.
Hey, you old hound. You live.
I do. Slipped away in the sword clash. And what of you?
Kjotve tried to sell me off. A mistake he will regret.
Not today, he won't. I saw him board a ship at Avaldsnes not long ago. Sailed east, leaving our crew behind.
There must still be time to save our men. I will find them. You ready the longship?
You glory hound? You would take the rescue for yourself, so the victory song is written about you.
I could storm the beach then. Slay 24 men, seize our dragon boat, and hoist the sail in triumph. Up to you.
No, I will take the beach. A far more dangerous path. You search the longhouse for our crew.
I love how it goes back to the culture too. They,
Oh,
they want
here.
the war songs and stuff
This
wrote about
corpse will
them.
not have me.
Go. I will meet you by the ship.
That's always one of the things that I really, really liked about this type of culture. Always fighting over who's the bigger man. There's some stuff to loot too. So, like, you see that gold bar on top of the menu right there. That means that there's something in there that I want. Now, that could be a piece of gear. It could be, say, it could be ore. It could be a lot of things. But
Kjotve's warriors crawl through Avaldsnes like lice. If I use the main gate, I may attract attention.
definitely want to get that stuff.
Oh, my eyes.
So it's going to be in this home here. Got a guy there. This is another cool thing. I mean, you can do the recon aspect of it as well. So, there's that. What I think we're going to do is I think we're going to try to take out everybody in this encampment. I mean, he did just try to sell me off into slavery, and I'm kind of pissed off about that. So, I think we'll kill all of them.
The guards here are vigilant. The longhouse. The crew should be inside.
I think that's the proper way to do it. What do you guys think? Should we kill everybody, or should we leave them? Or we just go and get our crew? Or should we make them pay for what they did? Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all want me to do. I'm waiting, guys. What should we do? Should we go in, we kill it and slaughter everybody, or are we waiting and we're just gonna go do it stealthily? What do you guys want to do? I'm gonna let y'all decide. No? No takers? Well, we just fucked up.
Out of luck, Riedinger!
But you guys get to see some of the fighting combat techniques, so. Oh! Okay, so we might need to do this stealthily. That did not work out so well. I forget, you know, whenever you first start this, you're at such a low level that It does get a bit tricky when you're going about things. Michael Farside, I appreciate the laughter, and I appreciate the skull and crossbones that you're putting in there, Ed. Yes, we just got fucking murdered. So, we're gonna try that again. And, we got seen. That was the problem. If I can get these guys and not be seen, then it's not such a bad thing. I have no idea how that just missed him, that first one, but apparently it did, so. But yeah, you're such a low level, like, the problem is that you get into combat with too many of them at once, and you're just fucked. So you don't want to go in there and not be able to stealthily take them out, especially at such a low level. If you can... if you can take them out from a distance like I'm doing, you're good. So that's how you want to do it. You just don't want to be seen. If you can accomplish that, then you are good. And see, that tells you right there, like, what the wealth is. So that is that yellow looking gold bars. That's what you can find in those places. And that all helps out with your gameplay. Because you can craft different things, do different stuff with it. We're going to move this way, see if we can't find where this guy just went. Because he was around here somewhere. I know he is. Did anybody see where he went? I saw him poke his head back out. But I don't know where.
Show me what lies ahead.
Well, yes, let the bodies hit the floor. That is the entire goal of what I'm doing right now. We're gonna just murder a few people because, well, because I can, really.
Hey, hold on! I'll kill you!
That's where he went. Alright. So it appears we've... And that's why they always told us we had to take a buddy with us when we went to take a piss, guys. So some people won't walk up behind you and hit you in the head with an axe. That guy was not following proper procedures. No buddy system, that's what's going to happen to you. Okay, so the door is barred. So some of these places will be locked. So you got to find alternate routes inside. Now, that might be from the other side. You can find little windows and stuff to shoot your way through. Or you might have to find a place on the other side where you can see through. Okay, that's not going to let me do it. So that can't be broken. So let's see. Okay, we don't have to worry about it. So barred doors such like that, you have to break them open. Otherwise, you're not going to get in there. This is an easy one. So that one wasn't much of a challenge to get into. They kind of left the window open for me. not everything is that way. It does get more difficult to get into places as the story goes
There should
on.
be an opening in the roof.
So, with most of those guys dead, we're going to go ahead and go check on the crew here, make sure they haven't been slaughtered yet. Because I think I took most of them out. We'll take you out for good measure, though, because I can. And you also do have to watch your ammunition and stuff, too. So, if you run out of arrows, it's probably not going to be a good time for you, especially if you're trying to be stealthy and sneak around. So, if you do get the game, Ed, make sure you pay attention to how many arrows you have, because you're going to find yourself in a position like I have so many times that...
You squirm like that, and my axe will miss your neck.
that you run out of
Unpleasant for both of us.
arrows.
Time to die. I want to make a mess of it, Buckraut.
It's just gonna let me drop down. There we go. Okay, so they are going to be back this way. Somewhere. There he be. Apparently it's not going to let me shoot him from there. Oh, that's because it's a floor. Yeah, we're using our brain today, aren't we, guys? Some of this stuff is hard to see when it gets dark. Let's see if we see anybody else. Looks like it's just him. He's going to be quite powerful, so we do have to be careful. Not really seeing any other way that we can stealthily sneak up on him, so... Looks like we're going to have to do this one the old-fashioned way here, guys. And here we go.
You coward! Unbind me and stick an axe in my hand!
I owe you nothing, raven shit. Yours is a clan of thralls and peasants.
You! Lay that axe aside or die by mine.
And
You
now we're
should be
getting
on a
into
slave
it.
ship to Ireland, Wolfkist. But if you wish to be my first sacrifice, Odin will be more than happy to receive you.
You just killed yourself, Atki.
Go to split. I will sell you to hell herself. Kneel, Wolfkist, and I will spare your life.
Shut your hole and fight!
Die, you sack of shit!
Now those red attacks are like strong attacks and you cannot dodge them. Or you cannot block them, so you literally have to dodge them. Yeah, see what I mean? And you do have to watch your stamina as well. Because if you don't, you're gonna get fucked up. Fairly easy to deal with. But when you don't have armor and your health's really low, some of these guys can be very, very difficult to deal with, and that's why you got to really, really think in this game on how you're going to approach
You
things.
should have held on to this
It's
until the
another
bitter
thing
end.
that I really like about that. So if that's kind of your thing,
If I give
it's
my
definitely
life-
something that you want to try.
Will you spare my clan?
Bennett, no! Pick up your axe!
Kill them all!
No!
Welcome. Let's see if you guys can figure out who that is. Let me know if you have any idea on who we're seeing right now. I already know, but I want to hear what you guys think. Drop us a comment, let us know, guys. And as always, please do hit the like, that follow, that share. Let's get the viewer count up in here, guys. And check us out on the Twitch as well. You can find all of the platforms that we are on,
Are you bewitched?
on Twitch.
Unbind us.
What?
Or
Oh,
in the description
yes,
of the
of
videos.
course.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Even
friend.
if your wits were somewhat rattled. Listen here. If you can breathe, you can fight. Now come, we take back our ship. You do not need to tell us twice.
Let's see about any other loot or anything in here. Sometimes they put some stuff in here as far as letters or anything like that, and you kind of get intel on what's going on. So you always want to be on the lookout for that too, guys. It does not appear that that is the case right now.
Come here a moment. Keep that rat guessing.
Like I said, low level is not fun here, guys. Because it is a bit of a challenge. But we always like a challenge here on the channel. So, where the fuck you come from, buddy?
Going to the world.
I should have hit the stun attack. I could have showed you guys what that does. A lot of the you can like stomp on heads and other stuff, which is a pretty cool aspect of the game.
Odin, take you!
What the hell?
Drop any blows.
So,
Dead. No chance.
all of them are dead now, it appears. Maybe we should have taken them out, but I don't feel like it would have done anything, because I think they just would have respawned anyway, so you still have to fight them in this, so. Sometimes it matters, other times it doesn't. And like I said, guys, you always want to be on the lookout for like stuff that you can pick up, because you will need to monitor food. That gives you health. You will need to monitor ammunition in the form of arrows, that kind of thing. So you do always want to pick that stuff up if you find it. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in a load of shit that you can't get out of. Because I have found myself on this game, when I first started playing it, stuck. And there was nothing that I could do. in different spots just because we didn't have the health or anything.
In step with me!
That's it! Die!
Join the Draugr!
Keep the boat to keep you busy.
And there's just a ton of that, just so you can see what happens, guys. Yeah, we'll do another one just for good measure. It's funny. There you go. Lovely, lovely. We're gonna go ahead and make it back to our ship here.
Dag, Braggy, grab your oars. The whale road leads us home.
Gods, it's about time.
Stop yapping and start rowing.
More sail.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here and live to fight another day, guys. That's what we're gonna do. Ed, what do you think so far, bud? Something you want to play?
Anything to say for the mess you led us to?
We suffered no losses in this fight, and the men who humiliated us are dead. What is there to say?
Oh, something like, I was stupid, selfish, reckless, blind, bone-headed, and I smell like blood and shit?
I like my version better.
Eivor, look! Someone is setting up an outpost on that island.
Show to his men, gnawing at any piece of open land like dogs worrying a bone.
Even with you half in the grave, we could easily take them.
So we're gonna go take it, guys. I'm gonna show you the raid aspect of things and what you do. So, this is what raids are like. You'll go here, you'll slaughter everybody on the island, and then you'll take whatever you want.
You're mine!
In for the kill!
Ouch. Okay, that did not go according to plan. Sliding down some snowpack covers. Snowpack land here, guys.
Drive away! How much longer, Bloodbag?
Stop hitting my people, please.
That's it! Die!
Yes. Then we just go and we take anything.
Come on!
That is a raid, guys. That's there are a lot bigger ones where you raid monasteries and all sorts of stuff. This is just a small one that just kind of shows like the aspects of it. Be getting it, it'll take 3 days to download. It might not take that long, man. It's while these games are fairly big. That doesn't mean it's gonna take forever. I hear arrows shooting at us from somewhere. Ah.
Now you're fine!
Alright. You need to stop it. So that's pretty much what a raid is like on here. I mean, obviously there's more to them the further along you get in the game, but this is just, like I said, this is an example. That's kind of why it was put in here, just showing you what you can do. And, it does get rather fun. There are some repetitive things on here because you do have to kind of grind for the gear and stuff, but it is, in general, it is like a really, really great game. 3 megabyte internet. It might take a day. I don't think it's going to take 3 days, though. And what are you going to be downloading it on? Are you going to be downloading it on PS or computer? I forget. I'm pretty sure you said you play PlayStation, so. But you should have an okay time to get it, at least. It is a very, very big game. I mean, you're talking the update for me. Whenever I switched over to the Xbox Series S, I started the update yesterday, and it was done before I got off work. So. It may not be as bad as you think, but I want to say the game is like well over 100 and some odd gigs. There's just so much stuff in the game itself.
This war has spun on for 3 generations. I hardly expect him to relent.
So while there is a lot, you definitely still need to give it a shot.
Would you not prefer a pair of sealskin breeches?
Yeah, PS4. Okay. Yeah, there's different versions of the game as well. Depending on how well you like it, I might buy one of the upgraded versions. I'm in no way sponsored by the Assassin's Creed. It's just my personal opinion. Like, I got I want to say it was the deluxe version, but I really like Assassin's Creed games. And this was one I've been waiting for a very, very long time. So I wanted some of the extra stuff, the season passes, the extra gear and stuff that you get from the events, and all this and that. If that's not something that matters to you, just buy the base game, man.
Of course you will.
Is that not something you worry over?
I worry only that our king will not see that I'm right, until it's too late.
What about Sigurd? What would he say?
If Sigurd were here, he would be sitting beside you, wiping the blood from his axe and smiling into the breeze.
But there is a lot of travel as well, so there is a lot of like horseback riding, a lot of sailing, a lot of walking if you don't have a horse. That's why you can get so many hours out of the game, because the map is so massive. I mean, you've got this right now. We're in Norway. I will tell you that the map does change a couple times. So there's like 4 maps in this game. I will leave that up to your imagination, or you will see it whenever I get to that portion in the game, or you play it for yourself. I'm not going to give too much away, because I'd be giving away part of the story if I told you where everything was at. So, I can't do that. Because you'll have to see it for yourself.
Well, well, the feeder of rape. We thought we had lost you, Eivor. For good this time.
A warm welcome as always, Slandry.
You look like reddened shit. What happened?
Nothing to crow about, except to say the men who delayed us are dead. And how are you?
Well enough. Though I have spent many tiresome days calming the rages of our king. He is not happy with you.
I expected as much.
The king is not happy with us,
Has
guys.
he returned from his raids?
My husband should be home today. The last we heard, he was approaching Stavanger.
Good to hear. We have need of his courage.
Sigurd will not save you from his father's wrath, Eivor. You should know that by now.
Did your raid not go as planned?
They rarely go as planned. But we killed many of Kjotve's warriors. And there was this. My father's axe among the dead.
Ah. After so many years. You should take it to Gunnar. He will give it back its edge.
A good idea.
I like how they also incorporated the storyline here
That I do not
to
advise.
showing you that you
Not
need to
yet.
craft and upgrade weapons
He's meeting
too.
with a messenger from the north.
They really thought this one out.
I can wait.
cloud hangs over you. Is something wrong?
Seeing my father's axe after 17 winters, it stirred something in me. A feeling I've not had since the day he was killed. Since the day I got this.
Memories of past agonies. Of sadness.
But yes,
pain.
guys,
Speak
please
with
do
welcome.
hit that like, that follow, that
If you help
share.
me make
Let me
sense
know
of
in the
life.
comments if you want to see more of these type
Take
of
your time
videos.
getting settled.
If not, we'll
I will
play
see you at
something
the
else.
longhouse.
We're gonna appeal to what you guys want to see
I
on the
think you've
channel.
lost your edge, Eivor.
But
Just like that
as
axe.
always, you know,
Maybe Gunnar
we're a
can
small
help you
group
with
of
both.
individuals.
I will let you know.
The saying is very simple. It's vets helping vets. That's what we do here, guys. So the more that you share what we do here and get the word out, the more that we will be able to help those that need it. And we also have a skill tree as well. So that's telling you that you can upgrade all this stuff. But if you play it, you'll figure that out. But you will see that you have a skill tree, and it kind of incorporates on how you wish to play the game. So you definitely want to research what skills are open to you and really adapt to your playstyle. Because if you don't, it's going to be a problem. So we've got range damage. Me personally, I'm a ranged person. I like to use the bow. And you definitely need health. But I also like stealth, but I also like getting up close and personal too. So me personally, I take most of my skill points at first if I was to start a save. And I'm going to go for the melee and ranged attack stuff, especially melee resistance, because you're not going to be able to block attacks, and you saw what happened when we got into the first of what was going on. So you want to make sure that you really adapt it to your playstyle, and you do want to put armor and everything else on, because if you don't, you're gonna have a problem. So as you can see, I've got some of the stuff. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade the armor that we have there. We don't have enough materials to really do anything there or there. So we went ahead and upgraded the armor that we have on, and that's something that you definitely need to pay attention to. So as you can see now, the clothing is different. While it might not look like armor, it does play a factor into, well, most everything, guys.
Eivor, looking rough you are. Welcome home.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Eivor, did you bring us any treasure?
I returned with a boat and a full crew. That is worth more than silver.
That doesn't count. You need silver and jewels. Shut.
Apparently they wanted me to bring him something back. But this kind of shows you the map here. This is only part of it, like I said, guys. The map will expand and go into a different map. And then there's even another map and another map on top of that. Nathan, what's going on, man? How is it going? Well, is there anything we can do to help you out there, Nathan? Because, I mean, I feel you on those aspects, man. I really, really do, more than you think. But, everybody's situation's different, so if you feel like talking, man, shoot us a message over to the page, and, you know, maybe we can help and kind of figure some things out if that's what you need. And yes, it does look like a giant eggplant. You are correct. So we're gonna go ahead and go take care of this family matters.
Shut up.
So, and there's also little mini games that you can play. We can go over here and challenge somebody to a drinking contest, and with this dysfunctional veteran family, I feel like we're gonna do a drinking challenge.
Tekla. I'll outdrink you.
They are not that easy, by the way, so bear in mind, I am not really good at this. Oh, that's right, I have to talk to her. But you will get drunk.
Hey, Tekla. What is brewing?
Alvis tells me this brew is too strong. Think you can handle a few rounds?
ætlaðum að drepa alla og taka allt, en einu sinni höfðu bændur meir manni mikið með sér. Þykist mér það gátu eitthvað.
You're going to start.
Bear with me, guys. I really gotta pay attention here. And there you go. So that kind of gives you an idea. Little different stuff.
Mead is my lifeblood.
And now you can see what happens.
Well done. Well,
you know, it does
done.
This land
obscure the vision and all that good stuff, and kind of disorients the character, but it's really funny to watch.
Enjoy a tale of the gods?
We kind of want those. Anytime that you guys can find food on the ground, pick it up, because it is rare to find, and you definitely need it. I can't even figure out what's going on here. Why are there so many? Okay, this is where we're going. There's a lot of people here, guys. Oh, we gotta speak to the blacksmith. That's where we're going.
Eivor, come to keep your place.
Wolf-kissed, welcome back.
Gunnar, I have something here you
Yeah,
might like to
I've heard
see.
about that from several people in Lathan. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Unions, I mean, I could go both ways on that, man. Some are good, some are not. And unfortunately, childcare, it's hard to find, man. Might I suggest, like, looking at care.com for your area? I know it's not the most ideal thing, but they do have babysitters and stuff on there. And they come quite vetted and everything else. If you haven't heard of that yet, that's one of the things that we're probably going to start looking at.
Bring your own metal ingots. I cannot
Because there's
force
nothing
them from
for it around
empty
here
air.
either. And you'll notice as you do this that the stuff will change, and it will look different as you continue to upgrade things. Well, hey man, VA healthcare and stuff, yeah, you can't beat that. Yeah, man, take a look at it. I didn't know about it until just recently. I actually had a buddy at work tell me about it,
Anything
and
else?
we're gonna start looking into that too. Especially if we want to go on like date nights and stuff like that, me and the wife, because
And how are you,
know.
Gunnar? Holding up?
Yeah,
it's hard
work
to get
is
out and
good,
do
and
things
my
with two little
spirits are
munchkins
strong,
hanging on your
but
pant
my
legs the entire
nights
time.
are new and cold. My lady left me, if you have not heard.
I had. Sorry to hear it. You were together how long?
5 weeks.
5 weeks.
5 beautiful, passionate weeks. But all that is done. Will I never find my Brunhilde?
Valkyries do not walk the world as they once did, Gunnar. Maybe set your sights a bit lower.
Lower? My friend, look at my wares, my weapons.
I'm not a man to settle for less than the finest of anything.
Sounds very full of himself.
That's all for now.
Return any time.
For such an ugly ass dude. There's also runes as well, so you can place runes in your weapons or different things. So I don't know if we even have any, to be honest, but I just saw something pop up about that. So you can also compare your weapons, right? So there's a Bonebiter axe, a Raider axe, or a Baron's axe. So you want to compare the two together, you can check that. So this is what we have equipped. You can have a choice of those. So you always want to look at the attack, the stun, the weight, all that stuff, because that all plays a factor. Obviously, the higher the numbers, the better it's going to be. You can also look that way too. So the attack on that is higher, but the speed is lower, the critical damage is lower. So and it's heavier, so it's going to take longer to swing. So honestly, we're going to stay with Varen's axe because we can upgrade that as well again, and it won't take too long, and it will be better in the long run for us, guys. Trying to figure out what exactly it was I was trying to say, but you know, words don't come easy.
They must be finished now.
If you have any other business, it may be wise to do it now. Let him cool down.
I could speak to Volker first. Get this weight off my mind.
The king is not going anywhere.
So we're gonna go see the seer first, apparently. So what we'll do is we'll set the quest to Seer Solace, and apparently we have to go take care of that first. Because the king is very unhappy with us, guys. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, our rations are full, so we cannot collect anything else. But, wait, do I have a white sinew? What is that? Oh, yes, that is, my bird. So, if you were to purchase extra things like that I did, you can actually change the bird and stuff that you have. I just don't remember how to change it. How do we do that? No, that's the main menu. We don't want to do that. Is it Codex? No, it is not Codex. Okay, so that shows us what we have in our inventory, so I don't remember how to change the bird. It might do it automatically.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
We might have to figure that out here, guys, because having that white falcon's pretty cool. Ed, you just bought the Ultimate Edition. Yeah, those editions, man, and while they are a little bit cheaper now, too, than when they first came out, the Ultimate Edition is where it's at, man. Like, I got a lot of extra cool shit for that. That's just me personally. I would prefer to have the extra stuff. Especially because I'm just, like I said, I'm a very big fan of these games. And I play them a lot. It's not something I necessarily play on the channel all the time because not sure that everybody enjoys seeing this type of content. It seems that most people enjoy the Call of Duty. So, you know, we may... Oh, you bastard. We may play some more on here. It just depends on what people want to see. But the Ultimate Edition, you're gonna like. You're gonna get a lot of good stuff out of it. I assume you read everything about it. At least I hope you did. Got the Berserker Settlement Pack, the Long Shot gear, and some runes. Yep, you're definitely gonna start out right there, Ed. You're at least gonna have some stuff that other people didn't have access to. Apparently there's a staircase or something over there that way, but that's not what we're here for. On sale till tomorrow for $71.99. So yeah, guys, if this game interests you, like Ed said, it is on sale right now, so go check it out. They in no way are affiliated with me. I just like the games. So if you've ever been thinking about checking it out and you wanted the extra stuff, that's actually a lot cheaper than it was, so I would definitely go check that out. So I think when I got it, it was like over $100 and something bucks whenever I bought it. Okay, I think I came too far. We might have went the wrong way here, guys. We did. Looking at 2 days to download. Well, I will tell you, Ed, it is a lot of content. Your internet is a little bit on the slower side, sorry. But once it downloads and you get all the updates and everything, you're gonna be very happy with what you got. Applied for a veteran service specialist with the option to work from home. Yeah, man, I mean, if you have the ability to do it, I would suggest to do it, especially if you have some issues with the current job, man. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Regularly $119.99. Yeah, so it was over $100. That's right.
Hamuram. Hamuram.
And I bought it the day it came out, so I paid full price for it.
Hear the songs of nature. Hamuram.
But for me, like I said, it's something I play a lot, and I wanted it day one.
She gives praises and she is greeted. For your hearing, I hearken. Oh, ancient
So,
ones,
$120 to me at that point in time was worth it. I was also working a better job at that point in time too, so I had way more expendable income than I do right now.
Thanks and she is blessed.
So, it didn't matter to me.
Eivor, it has been some time. What brings you so far to see me?
I have come for your advice on a private matter.
Come.
Is your mother well?
Her mind is a jumble. She speaks to spirits. I fear her final winter has come, but she has me. Now, let her speak to your needs.
I have had a vision. A powerful vision. It may have been my battle lust, or a delirium caused by the cold, but...
Describe it for me.
After 17 years, I saw my father's axe again. And when I touched it, the vision came on fast. There was a wolf, howling in fears. And then a figure. A grey beard in a cloak, with a single eye. He bid me follow him.
Ah, the High One. He calls to you. Perhaps he means to speak with you, deliver a message. Only through Seder will you see more clearly and unravel the threads that sit tangled upon your mind. This will not take long.
What are you brewing?
An elixir to loosen your huer and unwind your thoughts. You will enter a waking sleep, and journey to the world of dreams. It may confuse or disorient you, but you must take
This lady
note
is like
of
definitely
all you see.
brewing up some like peyote or something going on here.
Drink.
We're about to have a fucking spirit vision.
If you seek true understanding.
Not quite sure how I feel about that. Or she just tried to poison me. And this, kids, is why you don't do drugs, okay? Little disclaimer out there. You wake up in weird shacks with, you know, crazy shit going on. It's not worth it, guys. It's not worth it.
I saw nothing, Valka. Felt nothing.
Harvey!
Are you sure?
I walk among the dead.
Sigurd.
Sigurd! Brother, when did you arrive?
It says I want some. I'm not sure that you do. This would be pretty intense, man. Got like faceless people. Hey, stop chanting at me. I don't like it. Makes me feel like something weird's about to happen here. And of course, guys, I've already played this, so I actually know what's going on, but you guys don't, so it makes for funny stories. Well, some of you may not know what's going on. Ed doesn't know what's going on. Ed hasn't played it yet. That is a really good acronym for DARE. That's quite funny. Nah, can't say that out loud, but I read it. It's good. But yeah, guys, I need you to let me know if you guys are enjoying this and you want to see more of it. So I'm only going to be on here probably about another 20 minutes.
There was no other
I've got some
way,
stuff to go
Harvey.
do with the wife.
Our fates are fixed.
I saw the release for Battlefield, and I'm very, very excited about it. That will be one that we do get, and we will be playing quite a lot when it finally comes out here. So that you guys can look forward to. We will try to have that on day one, and we will try to jump on day one and play that. So if you are not able to get it for yourself at that point in time, at least maybe you can see it. Nathan, I would highly advise against that. It is a pain in the ass. I said that earlier in the video, actually. If anybody ever thought about doing it, don't. But no, it's actually quite entertaining.
It is Valka. I am here.
It's one of those things that I do.
I thought
it helps me mentally.
What was that?
And it was a way that I could give back to the veteran community.
I was
Through
on a
the,
mountain,
you know,
in
through
a
taking the
violent
donations and
blizzard,
everything, we can
climbing
donate
toward
back
the
to
summit,
22 Until None, the
following
DB
a
Farm,
wolf.
that kind of thing. And I can hang out with some cool people, talk a load of shit, and,
I saw Odin.
you
and the
know, do it
Nornir
that way.
Spinning the threads of fate. They were watching me.
So that does remind me, if you guys haven't done so,
were
make sure
showing
you guys
the
do
way
hit the like, the
forward.
follow, the share,
Your life.
so we can try to get
your
the numbers
path.
up, guys, because
What
our
lies
proceeds do
before
go to
you
charity. So
where it
with that
ends.
being said, without donations, we don't have anything to donate, which I do understand it is a hard time for a lot of people. And not a lot of people can donate,
wolf was
but
eager
if we
for my
share that
attention,
with
as
everybody
if it
out
were
there, you know,
beckoning
it'll come
me to
across
follow.
somebody that maybe could
You are the
donate. So
Wolf-kissed, fated to carry
That
its
is-
mark for life.
excuse me.
In
That's
this
one of the
case,
main
it
goals.
might
The other goal
represent your
is to
ambition
build the
or
largest
your
veteran
fear.
gaming community on the planet. And you know,
I
get
saw
that
the
camaraderie
gates
and
to
stuff
Odin's
back,
Hall
and just
slain
have a bunch of cool
champions.
guys to talk shit with
They
and sit and
opened
play
for me.
games.
Shades of Valhalla.
Yeah, we do have a Call
for
of Duty
which you are
clan.
destined.
It's DV Nation.
I do
So
not
we
know
have
what else
that.
to
We've
say.
got our own
My
Discord
memories are
channel
faint.
for disgruntled vets, and we do have
Did
the
you reach
clan
the
stuff
summit
goes
of
through
this
the
mountain?
Discord there.
I did.
So there's
yes.
that. Of course, we have the
Feeling
Facebook
that.
star system for
Wounded.
donations. We also have
Pain.
Streamlabs URL. We
His
have
fighting arm
merchandise
was
in
missing.
there that we just put up
And the wolf
recently.
reappeared.
And we have a
Size
tip
of a
page
dragon.
there on
Twisted and
the
terrible.
same URL that you can
Fixed
donate
his
through
eyes
if you don't
on
like
me.
donating through Facebook.
Struck.
But biggest way is always the likes, the
I
follows,
will.
the shares, guys.
The gods favor you.
Nathan, what kind of setup do you
You
have?
always
What have you been running in the
You will
past?
have your glory.
Oh,
and you will earn
dang,
your
Nathan,
place
I
in
appreciate
Valhalla.
that. 400-star donation
But
there,
these
guys.
portents carry a darker truth.
I would pin your
The
comment,
missing
but
arm,
for whatever
the
reason,
trail of
Facebook
blood,
is not allowing
the
me to
beast.
do it. I try to get
You
anybody
will
that donates, like I
betray
pin the
your
comments so
brother,
everybody
Sigurd.
sees it,
That
but
is
it's
the
not
meaning
working
of your
right
mission.
now. It comes and
That cannot be
goes for
right.
me.
I would never betray
It seems to
Sigurd.
work every
He's
fucking
my
time.
brother,
Viper's on there
my
for
family.
him,
The
but it doesn't
Norsemen
work
have
for me.
spoken, and this is their
I
message.
do not know why.
No, this is wrong.
Every
You
once in a while I can do
misunderstand.
it,
That cannot be right.
but not
you
always.
will betray Sigurd.
Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
Now, see, we're getting the references and stuff to Odin, so that's why I say it's really cool. Because you're going to go back to all the gods and everything. Slobs with a DSLR. So I'm not actually running a boom mic. This thing is just sitting on my desk in front of me. I do run Streamlabs OBS. I have a webcam, but it's on by my laptop, so it's not a really great quality. We were going to get a webcam for the channel as the next purchase, but I decided against that, and I actually upgraded the system to an Xbox Series X, so we could do 1080p. Because, you know, graphics. But no, I run a Blue Yeti microphone, and it's got its own little stand and stuff there, so I don't have a boom or anything, but one piece at a time it will come. But doing collab, I'm absolutely for. I don't mind doing that at all, because I'm actually multi-channel streaming, so I'm on Twitch right now, I'm on YouTube, and I'm also on Facebook. So we've got all that stuff. You're on PC. Okay. About the only thing I could think of that we could run together is Warzone, because it is a cross-platform game, unless you know of anything else that's cross-platform. And if you do, let me know, and then we can do it that way. Once I'm able to procure that game, that is. What am I doing? Yes, quests. I'm getting off on a tangent here. Right. Off we go. Yeah, most of our guys, we do have one that streams regularly with us, which is Icefire. He's on PC. Myself and Viper are both on Xbox. Viper's running a Xbox One right now, like the very first one. Same one that I had that I just upgraded from. So we're piecing stuff together back and forth. Pretty soon, I'm hoping that things look up a little bit, and I'm probably going to send him a capture card so he can actually start running whenever I work, and vice versa. So we'll have a little bit more content to put on the channel. It's a little bit difficult when you work nights and everything else. And I will check that out as soon as I can open up the messages and stuff. I feel like this is not a good way to go down, but we're going to try it. We're going to see what happens. If we die, we die. Whoa. That was almost inherently bad. So did you send that to the game page itself? Like through messages and stuff? Nathan? What the hell is going on? No, I want to go down, you prick. I gotcha. Okay, but I'll check it out. I'm always down to look at other people's setups and kind of see what we got going on. If you saw mine, you'd laugh. I've got like 2 glass coffee tables sitting together with a TV on one. My Xbox is underneath both the coffee tables, and I've got my laptop and my microphone sitting on the same glass coffee table together. So it is definitely a low budget operation. It's like the most riggedy ass fucking streaming setup I've ever seen in my life, but you know, it works for me, so one of these days we're gonna have, you know, an actual desk and everything else, so but it all has to come in time. I knew that was gonna happen. How did I know that was gonna happen? Hey guys, don't go climbing mountains in this game, because it doesn't end well like 90% of the time. We've actually gotten fairly lucky with not dying. Because normally I would have fallen off the fucking cliff face and went splat. So I wouldn't suggest traversing mountains like that. Because there's a lot of places that you can't actually grip onto and you don't realize it until it's too late. And he just lets go, and then your character just falls to his death. Which makes for really, really funny, like, you know, death videos, but it sucks when you're in the middle of a fight and you've just traveled half a fucking map away, and you forgot to save, and you gotta go all the way back. So, bear that in mind. Another thing in this game is save, save, save. All the time.
They must be finished now.
The king has called for his best mead, so the talks are concluded. It should be safe to enter.
I'm ready to face the thunder. I will speak with the king now.
Well, we'll see if we get our head chewed off
Excellent,
or
King
what
Stevie.
happens.
I will take this proposal to my nephew. I believe he will see the wisdom.
This dude reminds me of Littlefinger off of Game
It is
of
all I can
Thrones.
hope for. May the...
Anybody see the resemblance there, or is it just me?
May the winds favor your voyage, good
Oh yeah, he
Ormond.
definitely looks pissed off there, guys. About to get a boot up the ass.
Eivor, come forward and explain in plain words why you have willfully disobeyed my commands. Do you mock me?
I do not mock you, king. I mean to embolden you against your enemies and your own poor judgment.
Sounds like
You
mocking.
know nothing of my judgment. You know nothing of my plans and strategies.
Sigurd would agree with me.
My son might agree with you, but he would obey me. He knows his place.
Not as well as he knows his father.
Ooh.
Imagine you are harassed by an enemy with warriors that vastly outnumber your own. What profit does open war bring? Would it not be better to work
More skulls to drink our meat out of?
Gaining alliances, waiting until the day our numbers outweigh our enemies and our victory is guaranteed.
Kjotr and his clan will never negotiate with us.
Yeah, I'd rather
They
be
speak
pissed
the
off than
language of
pissed
war,
on any day.
so we must
Ed.
answer
You're
back.
correct.
I have waited a lifetime to take back the honor that Kjotr took from my family. Now is the time to act. My time to act.
Are you so blinded by vengeance that you cannot see beyond your nose?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Is that all?
I'm at a loss with you, Eivor. When I took you in as my own, never did I imagine such disrespect from the child of Erin. Your father was a fine man. Just and loyal to me, he died bravely so that we might live.
He died a coward, Lord. A fate I will not mirror.
He did lay down his
Carry
axe,
such a useless
so
burden.
I mean, to them, he died a coward's death,
Think
guys.
only of the days to come, of your future.
He's trying to gain back his name. I'd be ready to do it myself.
Until it's wiped clean, I want nothing else.
I refuse to pick at that wound again. But if there is something that can chase these shadows from your thoughts...
Sigurd has come! Down at the docks, his ship is here!
And looky there, Sigurd has returned. We're gonna go see him. Yeah, because we totally just turn our back on the king and just walk off when he's speaking. Because that seems real like what would happen in that time period. Oh, we probably ought to go this way, huh?
Hey, careful with that one. Avon!
Sigurd!
Ah, look at you, blood-soaked raincoat. What have you been worrying without me?
Oh, and you, salt-cured Vikinger. I smell the stink of a dozen kingdoms in your beard.
It's just the start. Randvi, my dear wife, your husband returns, bringing gifts and riches to share.
And new friends, I see.
Yes, Basim and Hytham.
And welcome,
we met in Miklagard,
the assassins have entered the story, ladies and gentlemen.
We are grateful to Sigurd for his invitation and eager to pay tribute to your king.
My brother is always very careful with the company he keeps. If you're standing safely beside him, he must like you.
Ah, Eivor. Save the introductions until our bellies are full. I will see my father. Tell him of my time away.
So, Ed, have you noticed the difference with the graphics compared to my with my last streams, or is it about the same? Because this thing is supposed to go in 1080p.
I killed my captors
So
and recovered my crew.
it looks better to me
For
on
that
my
your father
screen, but I'm
scolded
not
me.
sure how it
You know where I
looks
stand, brother.
when it comes to
Nothing short of war
what
with the
you
sludge
guys
cut
see.
from our lands.
So somebody let me know how it looks.
I know. Father thinks too much and acts too little. Today that changes. I promise you. By the winter's end, the name Kjot with the crew will be a curse on the lips of a drunken fool.
My son! Welcome home!
Father.
Tonight we feast and celebrate your return, Sigurd. The
Yes.
tables are laid with barley and lamb.
What do we
bread
mean by
and
yes?
mead.
No more, I beg you. I want
I need a
nothing you would
tad
not
bit more
serve
of an
at all.
explanation.
Let me be the
Okay,
one
they're
to
crisper.
honor you.
Okay.
I
The
bring
chat
gifts
must be
and
delayed
tales from
slightly. I
faraway
gotcha.
lands. After 2 winters away,
Well, that's good.
I am
Why I
full
like
up
to
with
hear
both.
that.
Very well.
Because this is actually the upgraded version, because I originally
When we are
bought
fat and satisfied,
Valhalla
talk of
for the Xbox One,
and how we
but
may
it
end
did
their
come with a
terror
free upgrade
once
to the Xbox
stalked
Series
us too
S
long.
and X
Shamed
system.
us
So
too many seasons.
this is
I know this.
the
Eivor
update
knows
for
this.
this system.
ends now.
And I have noticed the
Yes,
difference
of
on my
course,
end,
when the
for
time
sure.
is right.
And I'm glad it's actually being seen as well
Through Rusland we
on somebody
barreled
else's
down
end
the
other
Volga
than
River,
just mine, because
raiding
that was the
after
hopes and the plan.
Shadowy tribes hurling spears at our ship. At Miklagard, we saw men bedecked in riches as vibrant as the Bifrost itself. And these we took for our troubles, of course. We sailed to Rome, then Africa.
We have to
past
listen to him
oceans
now.
of sand, warriors of all colors, and beauty the eyes must weep to behold. And now I have returned, with riches and glory to share with my family, my friends, my eyes-forged Strengir. So take what you desire from my hoard. For this is only a taste of things to come. Tomorrow, the Raven clan starts anew.
Skull, Sigurd.
Skull!
That won't let me get up there.
And you, Eivor, come. I have something special for you. This way. Your gift awaits.
Oh, he brought me a gift. How sweet.
This way. Your gift awaits.
I'm kind of curious to see what the fuck, dude. What are you doing?
I thought long and hard on a gift worthy of you.
You've snared my curiosity, brother. What is it?
Not yet. Drinks first. To my first night in Fornburg in over 2 winters. It must end with me soaked and wall-eyed, shouting at the shadows of trolls.
And you want me to
Sounds
sail
like a
with you
good
in
time
these
to me.
honey wastes?
Yes. You are stuck with me, Dringur. Now drink.
Sounds like a great time.
Ah, you would put Thor to shame.
And you're watching on an Android Galaxy S10? Oh, damn.
Forgive me. On your first day back, I should have let you win.
Gods, you should have let me start.
It's good to
Well,
have
it's
you
good to
back,
know
Caesar.
that even on like a tablet or a phone, I'm not sure quite what that is. I'm not an Android person, but
When I first
it's
met
good to know
Basil,
that
I
it's
regaled
noticeable
him
on
with
that.
tales of our homeland, and it was then I felt a heart longing to return at once.
Remember those faces, Ed. Remember them. And guys, after we finish this little portion and we're back on free roam, I'm gonna call it
These excellent men were my
a day on the
shepherds in
stream
much of their
here. So
homeland, the Abbasid
we'll be
Caliphate.
here for a few more minutes, but I
They are
do
a
have some
clan,
stuff I gotta
not
do.
joined by
So
blood,
that means I actually
by a
have to,
common
you know,
idea.
get up and
A
put on
brotherhood
actual
of
pants
shadows executing
instead
their
of
own
just
form
my
of
little
justice.
my
In my time with them,
little
they
shorts and
shared
stuff.
many of their most
So I
hidden
gotta actually put
secrets,
on a damn
for
pair of
which I am
jeans and get
grateful.
up and go do shit.
And now, I gift one of these secrets to you. A weapon for the finest warrior I know.
We're gonna see what it says.
Hytham is not amused, it seems. Am I not worthy of this gift?
It is not about worth, Eivor. It is a matter of devotion to our creed and training.
Please.
I just love being
Mentor, I
confrontational
must
with that guy.
protest. This is deeply unorthodox. Our wristblade is a sacred
Do
tool.
not make a fetish out of cold metal, Hytham. What matters is the mind of the one who wields it. Please, try it on. The blade should ride on the underside of your arm to conceal it from your target.
I have no wish to hide this. And I would rather not make the same mistake you two have. I like it.
This is no mistake. This is a voluntary sacrifice to prove our devotion to...
A good start, Eivor. But you must learn how to use it effectively.
Dude is angry as fuck.
This is not something for all eyes.
Lead on.
And also bear in mind that like the decisions you make, like the things that you talk about or say to people, they have an effect on how the game plays out.
This clan of yours, it has a name?
Indeed. But among the tenets of our creed is a vow to never reveal too much to outsiders. In time, you may learn more. But not here, where the walls and trees may have ears.
Walls
I
and
look
trees
forward
have
to it.
ears, guys. Remember that, you know,
Here,
the saying
let me
goes,
lead you
loose
through our
lips
most basic
sink
techniques.
ships.
Wielded with skill and care, our blade delivers a singular killing blow. As you near your target, find your window to strike. Timing is essential.
Oh, it's the wrong one. Okay.
Nicely done.
I have not seen a blade so sharp.
Some targets are trickier than others. Keep that in mind before you strike.
A decent attempt.
Take that one down from the ledge.
So now it's teaching you all the assassin tricks and stuff like that, so. Whoa, buddy.
That's it.
How about a challenge? Leap down upon that target from above.
A perfect strike.
Use your surroundings when possible. Strike from that haystack, for instance. Exactly, just like that.
All the good attacks that you can do.
Mentor, does Eivor intend to join us?
Not that I am aware.
Offering the blade. Surely we have more.
Python. Hush. You wield the blade well. Let us leave Eivor to enjoy his gift in peace. Come.
Eivor, let us walk to the docks and take in the night air. What do you make of my new friends?
They seem generous and menacing in equal measure.
I know what you mean. They have learning too. They wield numbers.
This really
and
is
writing,
where
as
the
if it
story
were
takes a
magic.
turn.
Basim has shown me so much
So,
about the world. All of which I
we'll
will
get
share
to
with
that
you
on the next stream,
when the
though.
time is right.
Once we pass this portion right here.
I miss the smell of this land.
But we definitely will find out more. That
You
is,
returned
if
for
you
good.
guys drop the
Or do you mean
comments
to
in here
join
and you
this
want to see
shadow
more of it,
brotherhood?
Leave all
then
that
we'll
aside.
play more. If you
Tonight
don't,
we are
then we
family
won't.
The here and now is what matters. Our kinship, our clan, our glory.
I missed you, brother. Your clear head and your courage. We have not had enough of both in recent months.
You flatter me, Wolf-Kissed. Keep it up.
From here to Valhalla, I will always be on your side, Sigurd. Always.
This fjord has grown too small to contain me, or I too large. There's so much more beyond these stony fangs that rise around us. England, Ireland, Francia, all greener pastures, ripe for the plucking. Tomorrow, we make new war on Kjotve, and reclaim the lands he took from us. And from there, we build a kingdom for us.
I'm with you. Only say the word.
Good. Get some rest, and return here at first light.
Alright, guys. I believe that is going to be where we call it a day. I'm probably going to, you know,
The
put some...
Northnir have spoken.
Oh, never mind,
You
hold
will
on.
betray
No!
Sigurd.
This is wrong. That cannot be right. Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
You will betray Sigurd.
Wakey, wakey.
Shit. Kjotve's warriors.
Yeah, we're definitely doing stomp. I like stomping on people's faces. Apparently we need to finish this off first, though.
This one would not have come alone. I should find the others.
I have a pretty good idea where these guys are. If I remember from the last playthrough. Yeah, man, I will definitely send you the information on the cables. I'll have to go in and look, because I got to go look at Nathan's setup as well, so I'll be in the messages once I get done here. Okay, I might...
Cast
no.
about this land, my friend.
I believe I am going the wrong way. it appears that I'm going the wrong way. That was a dummy.
Go, Zulin.
No, I was going the right way. Just went too far. Yeah, I mean, I could order them from Elgato. I would prefer to see what I'm getting in person. Is kind of how I am. Normally they have them.
Feeling, just the three of us. We should return to Notfall without... or report while we can.
We can bring Kjotve news of the longships. Or we...
Sigurd must know about this.
Here we gotta go. And let them know that we had people watching us. And then we should be good to call it. I don't want you guys to miss a crucial part of the story here. Especially if it's something that you guys do want to continue to see.
With each day we wait, Kjotve grows stronger.
We do not have the men to storm Kjotve's fortress. The losses would ruin us.
The losses have ruined us, father. Until we cut off this serpent's head, it will poison us day by day, drop by drop.
The poison has already polluted our waters.
Yeah, that's because they've came and they've seen.
What happened?
Spies in our camp. 3 men sent by Kjotve to kill us as we slept. I returned the favor.
There, you see? This is what waiting brings. We must answer this insult.
They came from Notfall, that whaling village under Kjotve's control.
We hid him there. Burn it down before Kjotve learns his spies are dead.
He may have sent more. I can search the village while you round up the crew.
No need. I will send Hytham to search the area. You can rely on him while we are away.
We? Do you mean to join us?
I have not been bred for Valhalla like you, but this will be far from my first battle.
I do not like this, but I will not stop you.
You're goddamn right you won't stop me. So I'm going to get in there and we're going to take some people down.
Do not lead my son into the same storm that follows you.
Alright guys, that's where we're going to leave it. But remember me telling you I had over 60 hours. So this is my other game right here. We got 60 hours, 36 minutes, 28 seconds. So we have a lot of game time on here. So that being said, if you guys want to see more of this, make sure that you let me know in the comments section and we will play some more. If you guys don't want to see it, you didn't enjoy it, let me know that as well. And that way we'll find some other stuff to play. But until next time, guys, remember, it's Vets Helping Vets. Check out the merch store, check out the Twitch channel, check out the YouTube channel. Everything is in the URL. Everything is in the description of the videos, all the URLs. And if you haven't subscribed to both of those, I would greatly appreciate it if you did so. And if you or you know a veteran that needs assistance, have them reach out to us, guys. myself and Viper monitor the page pretty closely. And if we can't help you, we have people that we can get answers from that can lead you in a direction to help you. So that's what it's about, guys. Vets helping vets. So please do reach out. You can always reach out to Disgruntled Vets as well. They are our partner. Myself and Viper work for them as well. And we will get you what you need, or at least get you started, or a starting point to what you need. So let us know. I can't help you if you don't let me know, guys. That being said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I will try to be on here again tomorrow. We're just going to have to see what happens. You guys have a great night. Ed, you have a good one, man. I hope you enjoy the game. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I think you'll be very, very happy with it. Once you do get it and you run through it, shoot me a message, let me know. If I can offer you any tips, tricks, hints, anything like that, I'll do so. And you're going to enjoy the game. Alright, guys. I'm going to go actually put on jeans, get the kids up, and go to my wife's employee appreciation night. You guys have a good one. Take it easy.